name is Fidelis. Welcome to my channel. I have a deep desire to help people discover their power within themselves, to awaken their divinity, and to feel empowered just being alive. Last week, I was hosting a baby shower for my sister-in-law, and it's the first party that I've hosted since I moved back to Kenya. And those that know me know how much I love guests. I love connecting with people. So this was really amazing. And the best thing about it is I got to meet so many different women from all walks of life. It was quite interesting. Congratulations, Jambi. We love you. But during the baby shower, as we were taking pictures, we had a very good photographer. By the way, his name is Sam. I'll put his number down just in case you're living in the Kikuyu area and you need a photographer. He's the to-go-to person. And he did an amazing job. So I came to realize that whenever I tell someone that I've carried and birthed 2 kids, they look at me like, Fidelis, you're lying. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. What did you do? I'm like, I changed my mindset. That's a lie. I'm like, no, it's not. But anyway, my response to how I lost my baby weight is mindset. I changed my mindset. I literally changed my mindset. So last week, I came to the realization that answer has not been enough. Saying that I changed my mindset does not help anyone change their mindset. But I can at least talk to you about how to go about changing your mindset whenever you are ready. During the baby shower, we had a photo shoot. I started noticing that people were posing in funny ways, like, don't want to show my stomach, or come stand in front of me so I don't show my stomach. Someone else made a joke and said, this is a Kikuyu baby shower. That's when you can never tell who's pregnant and who's not. That's a decent disguise, by the way. And so when we came back into the house, people were still talking about it. And someone posed the question, Fidelis, what did you do to lose so much weight? But thank God for pictures, because my kids are my screensaver. And if someone doesn't like it, because kids look like me, and they're my kids. Today I want to talk about weight loss. Yes, weight loss for women. I was really big, and the reason is, between my first child and my second child, there was really no break. They're 18 months apart, birthday to birthday. So there was really no break. So I never lost the weight for the first child. Then I got pregnant, and so I gained weight for the second child. And now I had so much to lose to go back to who I was. But why? What motivated me? Because you have to have a motivation. You have to really have a motivation that comes from within. People outside you can say all they want, but it's not until you decide that this is what I want, then you follow that path. My response to how I lost my baby weight is mindset. I changed my mindset. I literally changed my mindset. And last week I was made to believe that answer has not been enough. Saying that I changed my mindset does not help anyone change their mindset. But I can at least talk to you about how to go about changing your mindset whenever you are ready. And for me, it was when I had my awakening. And I realized, just like you wake up every day and you get dressed, and all day you're looking at your clothes, you're making sure they're not getting dirty. And in the evening, at least for me, in the evening, I'll change my clothes. I'll remove my clothes, take a shower, put on my pajamas. But anyway, despite how often you change your clothes, think of your body as the clothes that your soul chose to wear. And so just like when your outfit gets dirty and you're like, I can't wear it anymore, your soul decides, I cannot connect to my body, or I cannot fulfill my purpose, or I cannot, for whatever reason, your body says, I'm out. And so just like that, your soul decides, this body is no longer serving me, and so I don't need it. The same way I would say at the end of the day, this dress is no longer serving me. I wanted a nice dress during the day and I want pajamas at night, so then I'll put on my pajamas. And yeah, most people think that they are bodies that have a soul, but I'm here to tell you, you're actually a soul and you chose your body. And if you chose your body, you have the power to create whatever body you want. I chose to appear as this, the Fidelis on your screen. But I didn't know I had the choice as to where my body is at, whatever stage that I'm in. And it's not until my awakening and I realized, wow, if this is the only dress, the only outfit I have in this lifetime, well, I really need to make sure it's spotless clean. And by that I meant, I need to start serving my body so it can serve my soul later. Because it gets old, muscles deplete. As you get older, the more difficult it is. So what I did is I envisioned myself 50 years from now, and I said, I wouldn't want to be so strong in spirit, but each time I want to do something, my body cannot keep up. And that was enough for me to change my mindset. And it all started out as I reached out to my sister and I said, sis, I really need to lose weight. So I remember I went into an album, I went into my Google photos and I found a picture of myself living in America, but like right after I moved to America, like 12 years ago. And I looked at that picture. I remember I was wearing red, and red to the eye is very catchy. And that's why most people say they don't want to drive red cars. Red cars are more noticeable to the policemen. But anyway, so I found this picture and I was wearing a red t-shirt. But I was so skinny. And that's when I decided I'm going to manifest this body back to me. I'm going to manifest this timeline back to me. I'm going to manifest being this young, skinny girl while still maintaining my life as I am my husband's wife and I am the mother of my kids. But my body needed to change. So what I did is I took this picture and I made it my screensaver. I put it on my desktop at work and I put it, the hard copy one, I put it on the kitchen island. So each time I would pass by the kitchen, I would see that picture. And I'll be like, yeah, we're almost there, we're almost there. And instead of me saying, I would love to lose weight, I need to lose weight, I started saying, I have lost weight. I am very skinny. And whenever I would say I'm very skinny, I would be filled with so much happiness. Like, wow, that's really me. And just like that, I swear to God, that's all. I did not say I am going to lose weight, because what you say you're going to do, the universe gives you more of that to continue doing. So if you say I'm going to lose weight, then you continue to have weight to lose. But if you say I have lost weight, the universe has no other option but to adjust to your reality. What really makes, and what is your reality? What really creates your reality? It's your own opinion of yourself. Yep, let that sink in. Everybody has opinions, and other people's opinions of you should not count to you. I say what someone else thinks about me is not my responsibility. What conclusion someone else has about me is not my problem. Like, that's their business. But what I think about myself, now that's what my reality is. So when I started saying, I'm skinny, and like deep down I know, yeah, we're getting there. I am skinny, I'm very skinny. And I realized, your version of skinny doesn't have to be my version of skinny. So if I was 4 ounces skinnier today, well then I am skinny. Again, my reality, not other people's reality. And I started adjusting to that. And I kept saying, Fidelis, you're so beautiful. You're so skinny. You've lost so much weight. Wow. And I've looked myself in the mirror and I'd say, wow, I think I had an extra fold and it's going away. The thing is, when you set a goal, especially like weight loss goal, you don't look for the goal the very next day. You look at the progress. And yes, even slow progress is still progress. If I lose 6 ounces today and tomorrow I lose 2 ounces, well, now I have 8. I'm 8 ounces lighter than the Fidelis that set this goal. And so I have to celebrate my 8 ounces of weight loss. And that became my new reality. And whenever I would step on the scale, I'd be like, oh my god, I've lost 2 pounds. Then I'd be like, wow, I'm 2 pounds lighter than the Fidelis I was last week, and 4 pounds lighter than the Fidelis I was. You know, physically, I still wear the same clothes. They still fit me perfectly, even after losing 5-6 pounds. Because I have a lot of stretchy outfits. And so I realized if I'm looking to change my clothes, then I will be frustrating myself for no reason. So instead, I said, I wear the same clothes, I maintain my style, but I would feel I have more energy. And when I felt like I had more energy, I had just reconnected myself with nature, with Mother Earth. And so I would go for a walk, because now I actually felt like I wanted to do what I wanted to do. It wasn't because Fidelis, you're doing this to lose weight. That doesn't work. But if I'm just enjoying walking because I like seeing what the next color of the flower is going to be, then it's not really exercise. It's leisure time, well spent, serving my body. And so it was little changes like those that I started adjusting in my head, and I did not seek anyone else's opinion. I never once went to my husband and said, babe, do I look skinny that I've lost 8 ounces? Because I know the answer would be, please. I didn't tell my sister. I just started noticing these things by myself. And by the time people around me were noticing, I was like 15, 20 pounds lighter. And so they started joining me in the journey. And I'm happy to announce that as of today, I can say I have a flat tummy, I can go to the beach, things I didn't really enjoy before. Why didn't I enjoy them? Because I always felt like I was a little bit bigger than I should be. But then I realized this is the best version of myself at this moment. And if it's not the best version of myself 2 years from now, then it's okay, because I will be a better version of myself. The thing is to always keep improving yourself. Continue improving yourself, but don't beat yourself down for not being that ideal self you have in your mind. It takes time. Progress, slow progress is still progress. So I have a few tips for you. If you are ready to use your mindset to adjust your physical manifestation. So 1, the only opinion that matters about you is your opinion. The only opinion that really matters about you is your opinion. So do not adopt other people's opinions and make them yours. Just because they think I'm fat does not have to make me fat. Just because they think I'm rude does not mean that I am rude. It's their thoughts. Okay? So create your own thoughts. 2, there's motivation, and then there's discipline. Motivation is, I don't want to be 50 years old and I have such a strong spirit, but my body cannot keep up. That motivates me to maintain the ideal body weight that I want. Discipline is now adjusting to that. I cannot expect to have a skinny body, yet I am eating 12 meals a day. That means if I wake up in the morning and I prepare my own breakfast, and then I go into work and someone brought me a mandazi, I already had my breakfast, thank you very much. Maybe I can keep this for lunch. That's discipline. Adjusting. You have to balance your motivation with your discipline. If you're really motivated but you have no discipline, you cannot reach that ideal weight. And if you are disciplined but your motivation is low, you cannot get to that ideal weight. So you have to find something that really motivates you, and you have to really match your discipline to that motivation to get the ideal results that you want. 3, everything you put in your body becomes you. Once upon a time, you were just a baby. Your mom fed you some milk, started eating solids, now you eat whatever. But that is what added on to your physical manifestation. This body grows because of what you consume. That means if I eat some pork, I am a small percentage made up of pork. If I eat junk, then I am a small percentage made of junk. And if I only eat organic food, then I am 100% organic. So you are what you consume. Once you make the connection, then you will really be mindful about what you put in your mouth. And so if you are what you consume, then don't eat fatty, cheap, easy, fake, slimy food. At least that's what I do. And my reality adjusted. 4, the only time you really lose when you're trying to lose weight is when you quit. Losing weight takes time. It's a progress. For me to get from that really big woman, Fidelis, for me to get from the Fidelis I was to the Fidelis I am now, physically, it took about 7 months. 7 months of slow, steady progress. I would lose 8 ounces, 2 ounces, 4 ounces, 3 ounces. But I did not change my food, not change what I consume. I did not change the type of food I eat. I did not get a gym membership. I did not push myself beyond comfort. I just said I am skinny. Everything you put after the word I am becomes your reality. You need to be careful how you use that, not just for weight loss. So I am broke. I am fat. Think about it. Do not use anything after I am if it's not something you're ready to welcome into your life. 5, concentrate on your food. When you're eating, make sure it's time to eat and nothing else. Do not be eating while checking your phone. Do not be eating while chatting with other people. Literally, sit down with your food. Taste every bit, chew every bit. For me, what helped me kind of become a conscious eater was trying to guess what spices were put in the food. So I'd be like eating and like, oh, what do I taste? Is that garlic? I think it's garlic. So that keeps me in the present moment, discussing food within myself. And when in the present moment, something magical happens. The moment you're full, your body tells you that it's full. And you're like, oh, I can't take any more bite. Because you're being so conscious and you're like, you feel the space in your stomach is like running out. And so I learned that 6, you don't have to finish the food that's on your plate. I don't know who came up with that rule. If someone serves you food and God, they love you, let them give you all the food they want to give you. But if someone serves you food, does not mean you have to finish. Because for you to become the best version of yourself, you have to stand up for yourself. Why get yourself uncomfortable trying to please another person? And that's why I'm big on self-service. Consume that which you think your body needs based on whatever day you will have. So if I'm spending the day out there with an axe cutting trees down, then I'm having breakfast that's big. But if I'm spending my whole day sitting on the couch using my phone, maybe I need water. You really have to match that. Because it's not until the energy you're using is consuming all the food you're eating that you will start to notice any difference. If you're consuming more food than you're utilizing your energy, then you're going to store more food. That's just how it happens. If I put gas in my car to drive for 2 kilometers, but I put gas that can have my car drive up to 50 kilometers, if when I drive 2 kilometers, well, guess what? The rest of the gas is still there. It's unused. So think of food that way. Food is the fuel to your body. So what are you doing today should determine what you're eating. So where you're going or what you're doing for the day should determine what your diet for the day should look like. So some days I'll eat a lot, and some days I'm like, I don't need all that. I don't need all that. And 7, remember, slow progress is still progress. Many people have their dreams killed because of sharing their dreams when their dreams are too early. So that's the difference between me and many people, because I will put my mind together, I think of a business plan, work on it, implement it, and then once it's fully functional and it's flowing, then my friend will learn about it. Then I talk about it. That's marketing. But, and that has worked for me well. But if I share my dreams of what I'm thinking of, then people start giving me their own opinions, and maybe I hadn't thought through my investment. So what happens is I end up giving into the opinion of others, and so I don't materialize my own dream for myself. So it's important to not have to share your weight loss goals with other people until it has happened. Well, as I said, I never thought that I would be the one to talk about this topic ever in my life, because all my life I have been a chubby girl. And 8, remember, you're not doing this so you can fit in an outfit. You're doing this to feel good in your skin. Just feel good in your skin. What happens is when you lose weight, you have lots of energy. You have a boost in your confidence. Anyway, I hope this was helpful, and if there's anything you'd like to hear me talk about, feel free to comment. If this was interesting to you, make sure to subscribe, follow, turn on your notifications, and so you'll be the first person to know when I post something new. And again, thank you. Until next week, bye.